Hey, my name's Sammy. This is my first video. I don't really know what to say. I am 26. I live in Sydney, Australia, and I am transgender. So at the moment, I have only socially transitioned, and I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go with my transition next. During my social transition, I have come out to my friends. I actually came out to my father today at breakfast. He came to visit me from New Caledonia, which is quite far away in a different country. He flew in this morning, and we sat at breakfast, and I told him that I was trying to change my gender on my birth certificate, and he kind of said to me, why can't you just be happy with the body that you have? And I said that would be great. That would be really great if I was able to just feel comfortable as I was. And he said, but you know, you're beautiful. You're my beautiful little girl. And I said, well, how would you feel if you were born with a giant growth on your cheek and your mum said, but you're beautiful, you're my beautiful little boy, you don't need to change? And he said, well, I'd probably want the growth removed. And I think that really took it home for him, that he understood that it's not a choice, that it's not like I just want to be better. I'm not going to get, you know, happier with the body that I have just over time. And he was really good about it, you know, and he said, well, that's fine. And then we kind of just changed the subject and moved on. And he did refer to me as my birth name, which is Samantha, and I asked him if he could just please not call me Samantha anymore, if he could just refer to me as Sammy, that would be more acceptable for me. And he said that he would do so. And then my stepmom, who was also there, she kind of kept almost calling me that, and then would like pull back halfway through my name and correct herself, which was really nice. So that was good. That was a good thing. I've just started school recently, studying counselling and community services, a dual diploma, and first day of school they did a roll call, and of course my name on the roll was Samantha, so she read that out, and I stood up, and after she read the roll, and I went and spoke to her, and I asked her if she could please change my name on the roll. I told her that I don't go by that name anymore, and that if she could refer to me with male pronouns in future, that would be great. And since then, everyone in my class has been really good. There are still some people that say she and her, but the majority of the class is now saying he and him. One lady was really sweet, and as she was talking about me to someone else, was saying, you know, that lovely young man was very kind and helped explain lots of things to her, and that was really nice to have her say that. Yesterday, a policeman said he was in my way, and I said, excuse me, and he was like, oh, sorry, mate, you know, and that was nice that even the police officer thought that I was a guy. I bought some McDonald's, and the lady at McDonald's said, would you like a receipt, sir? That was also really cool. So I think that I'm starting to pass more and more every day, and I don't know if it's just that the way that I dress, or that perhaps I'm acting more like a man, or I'm not quite sure what it is, because I don't physically feel like my appearance has changed a whole lot, considering I'm not on T. I do have a bit of a mustache anyway. I don't know if you can see it. I did try and shave my face. Didn't really make a difference. I've just got a bit of fluff, but hopefully if and when I do decide to go on testosterone, then perhaps I'll get some fully sick facial hair. That'd be awesome. But But yeah, for now, I'm just I'm just trying to spread the word, I guess, to everyone in my life. I think that it's probably time I start talking to a doctor, which I haven't done yet. And perhaps I can be persuaded to go on T. I guess my main reason why I haven't gone on T just yet was I recently broke up with my girlfriend, and I kind of just thought it was a little bit daunting to go through it all alone. But now that we've been apart for a few weeks or a few months now, I'm kind of getting back on track with my whole transition, and I think I'm probably ready to start going through that. There was also the aspect of the whole thing that for a long time I have wanted to actually have my own children. I never wanted to be mum, that's for sure, but I have considered, as I've gotten older, to actually give birth to a child, and then I was going to transition completely, have a histo and get top surgery and all of that, and be daddy. You know, obviously the child would be so young that by the time 3 years in to its life, when it's starting to recognise what is actually happening, I will look like daddy, and there would be no question as far as that was concerned, and I wouldn't need to explain anything for a long time. But the more I start to pass as a guy, the more I want it. And I want, when I take my shirt off, I want there to be a smoking hot chest with some tattoos, and I want to be able to run down the beach, and I don't want to have to wear a sports bra anymore. And most of the time I go to beaches where I can just take it off anyway, but then it's just like, there's a dude with tits, and all my friends don't care, which is great. But I guess eventually it would be really nice to just be able to take the fucking shirt off and not have to worry about what's going on up here. And I think the more I transition, the more I'm going to want that as well. Yeah, so I don't really know what else to say. Things are good. I'm good. I guess I'll make another video in a few weeks and see if anything has changed. See how I go with the doctor. If you've got any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'm happy to talk about things. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. First video, Sammy. Lovely to meet you all. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.